welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to introduce you to Theosophy. Now, my name is Pat Pryor, and on my channel I talk about spirituality and religion and the history thereof. And if you like subjects like that, I think you'll find lots of videos on this channel that might be of interest to you. So I invite you to check them out. So what's Theosophy? This term is based on two Greek words, theos, which means divine, and sophia, which means wisdom. So it's divine wisdom. Excuse me. The word is used to describe ancient wisdom that's universal. Sometimes it's called universal wisdom, or sometimes perennial wisdom. And modern theosophy is the search for these ancient truths. Currently, this study of ancient truths is represented in part by the Theosophical Society, an organization founded in 1875 and presenting three objectives as its stated mission and purpose: to form a nucleus of the universal brotherhood of humanity without distinction of race, creed, sex, caste, or color, to encourage the comparative study of religion, philosophy, and science, and to investigate the unexplained laws of nature and the powers latent in humanity. So these three objectives give insight into the beliefs of Theosophists. First, that all people are one humanity, and the divisions that we perceive among us stop us from the progress we could make towards peace and universal love. Second, that all religions, philosophies, and science have things to offer us, and Theosophists try to understand the different points of view, and they're eager to learn. And third, that there are powers, psychic and spiritual powers, within humans that for the most part are unused and misunderstood. So they seek to uncover these untapped resources and utilize them for the good of our world. Now, this organization, the Theosophical Society, is the culmination of the life study of Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, called HPB by her followers. Her years were 1831 to 1891. Madame Blavatsky was born into a noble family in Russia, and from earliest childhood, she attracted attention by her ability to produce psychic phenomenon at will. She became a student of metaphysics and a worldwide traveler, traveling through Asia, including Tibet, Europe, and America, in search of hidden knowledge. In the 1870s, HPB came to New York and with Colonel Henry S. Olcott and others formed the Theosophical Society. In 1879, she and Colonel Olcott moved to India and situated the headquarters of the society at Adyar in Chennai, India. The society has since then been established in 70 countries of the world. Then in 1885, Madame Blavatsky relocated to London, where she spent the rest of her life, and she produced her best-known work called The Secret Doctrine, and many other writings, all of which are being studied by theosophical students today. This is what the literature of the society says about her. H.P. Blavatsky devoted her life to the service of humanity, to bringing the wisdom of the ancients back into the awareness of her contemporaries. That divine wisdom, which she called Theosophy, inspires a compassion for the sufferings of our fellow human beings, and a practical altruism that seeks not merely to alleviate the symptoms of misery, but to remove its cause, ignorance of our fundamental unity with all other beings. Madame Blavatsky's life and works were directed entirely to that goal. This idea of bringing new spiritual ideas to the forefront made her unpopular with many people, especially in the United States, where they disliked her introduction of Eastern religions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, to a Christianized society. So this is just an intro to Theosophy. I'll delve more deeply into some of their teachings in later videos, I hope. For now, I have a description of what a typical student of Theosophy might be like. Now, of course, all of these characteristics don't apply to everyone, and the absolute freedom to prescribe their own lifestyle is paramount for the members. But they are found to be typical of the group. So this summary is actually part of a series of Theosophical Society letters that are sent to new members to help acclimate them to the world of modern Theosophy. So the first one is that except under doctor's orders, Theosophists avoid drugs and alcohol, since they modify the way we perceive the world and cloud our minds and rob us of the ability to discriminate clearly. They believe it's better to be clear-headed and to have their wits about them all the time. They tend to be vegetarian and to avoid the use of furs or skins that are obtained by the killing of animals. And the primary reason is a moral one, not necessarily based on the health claims of not eating meat, but it's respect for all life and an unwillingness to take animal life unnecessarily. And some of them are vegans, and they use no animal products at all. They also tend to be environmentalists. HPB was considered a proto-environmentalist because of her concern for the cutting of forests in India. The reason for their environmentalism is a recognition of the oneness and the interdependence of all life on our planet. They are tolerant of diversity and unconventional ideas, recognizing the value of different practices and points of view. They're dedicated to recognizing the fundamental equality of human beings. They've been prominent in the fight for women's rights in the West, the elimination of the caste system in India, and for racial equality everywhere. Although they may differ in many of their social and political issues with other members, when they disagree, they do attempt to do so with civility. They are independent thinkers, and they encourage that trait in others. I would say they are also critical thinkers, analyzing what they hear and read and using a great deal of discrimination. Theosophy as an organization does not take political stances, but many Theosophists are socially very active. The organization also has a number of affiliate avenues for students and members to do good works. The largest is called the Theosophical Order of Service, and it provides opportunities through many venues for service to others. And Theosophists have been individually active in humanitarian, educational, and health-related fields. Now I'm just going to touch briefly some of the basic teachings of Theosophy. I'm not going to expand on them at all in this video. So we begin, the first is reincarnation, then karma, a form of social justice, the existence of worlds of experience that are beyond the physical realm, the presence of life and consciousness in all matter, the evolution of spirit and intelligence, not just the material part of our world, the possibility of our conscious participation in our excuse me, our spiritual and intellectual development, the power of thought to affect ourselves and our surroundings, the reality of free will and self-responsibility, the duty of altruism, the care of others, and finally, a belief in the ultimate perfection of human nature and society. Now, Theosophy is not a religion. It has no dogma besides a desire to fulfill the 3 declared objectives. And I'll put those objectives in the description box for you. And I will also put the web address and the physical address of the Theosophical Society in America in the description box for those who might want more information about them. Also, check out the YouTube presence of the TS on multiple channels. It's not a religion, but a philosophy. People of various religions participate, and also those people with no religious beliefs or affiliation at all. This is a means of studying by comparing all religions, philosophies, and science in search of hidden wisdom and ancient truths. Well, more about them in a future video. I hope that you can join me then. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. That helps YouTube videos to be seen by more people, and I appreciate it when you do that. Stay safe and well. I want to thank you so much for watching and supporting my work. I'll see you again soon.